I was brought up by one of the world's most famous interviewers. He's even had a Hollywood film made about him. And I want to do the impossible. I want to follow in my father's footsteps and be the next big interviewer. It's a bold move, but I'm not doing it because of Dad. I'm doing it because of me. And here's why. I love asking questions and I love listening to what people have got to say. But more than that, I want to get under the skins of some of the world's most interesting and famous people, from celebrities to sports stars to politicians. I'd like to put the focus back on the guest, challenge them to open up more, and getting them to reveal things you never thought you'd see. And here's a few clips of me trying to do just that. Be careful.
It's also their responsibility.
My other love has an impact, and I want to find out which You don't do that many interviews. Why is that? Part of the mystique of being an illusionist?
No, so a lot of TV interviews, you just, someone's plugging something, they have to entertain, and the interviewer normally shows just as much normally more about him than it is about the guest. So, yeah, at the moment, I think it's not a particularly interesting area on TV.
Going on to your personal life, you do like to keep things quite private. So much so, I'm not sure many people would know that you are atheist and that you are gay. Is that a decision?
I'm a gay-theist.
Exactly right. Yeah. Oh, I haven't thought about that.
Neither had I. Just then.
Is that a conscious decision on your part to keep those things private?
No, I think the atheism, I'm actually quite perfectly open about both of them. I think you have to be.
What kind of mistakes do men like me make when they're trying to chat up someone like you?
You're so funny. You can't make mistakes, Wolf. I think a thing women like, I've noticed this, is they love being watched. So if you really, really think somebody is fantastic, never let her see you not looking at her.
This is not the play hard to get.
No, gosh.
The other part which you're probably more famous for and you nail every time is Patsy, of course, in Ab Fab. She's a fun-loving alcoholic with a wicked sense of humour. It must have been a great fun part to play.
Sensational part to play. The funny thing was that when it's now so familiar in our bloodstream, as it were, Ab Fab, when the first script arrived through my letterbox, I'd never met Jennifer Saunders, although I'd admired her work. I couldn't believe how breathtakingly cruel and unexpected it was. A totally dysfunctional family.
What, the other sort of celebrity side of being a footballer, is that something you embrace, you enjoy?
Yeah, I loved it. It's obviously it slows down, but even when I was playing, I still enjoyed, like going on your dad's show. That was ace. But the thing I remember about that is that having to walk down the steps, and it's like live on TV, and there was about 100 steps coming down. So it was like really nerve-wracking.
Well, you do know this is obviously going out live as well.
Well, I'm all right now. I've done a few.
How do you replace that buzz, that drive you used to get on a Saturday afternoon?
You never will. But I can honestly say I have not missed football 1 inch since I retired.
What is it about football that brings out the worst in people?
Money. That is the main thing that brings out the worst, because people get very jealous. Some players can't handle it, they don't know how to use it, they don't know how to live with it, and the money is just getting bigger and bigger, and a lot more people resent that.
David, I've been the luckiest Arsenal and England fan in the world today to sit opposite you for half an hour, so thank you very much for your time.
Brilliant.
So I'd love to meet you and tell you more about why I think I can be your next presenter, and I look forward to you interviewing me.